Hey everybody, Aaron here. Welcome back to another anime debate battle, the show where I have you guys vote for which topic you believe in. Do you believe in the one that I debate for, or do you vote for the one that I debate against? So last week, in case and purposes, it was sub versus dub. I had 13 people vote, and the winner is going to be on screen in like 2 seconds. Is sub by one vote. One vote. That's awesome. That means that you guys didn't, and I was looking at the comments, and even then, if anything, this was a tie. But for the most part, it seemed like more of you went with sub. So I'm not gonna say it was a tie. I want to say that sub won this clearly, but it was close. It was very close to a tie. It was, but sub won out on because I just think a lot of people do like sub, and I think most people prefer it over dub, which is understandable. There's no issue with that. Listen, I know there's a lot of good anime with dubs. I know people say that all the time, but clearly it's okay to like sub better. There's nothing wrong with that. And I'm glad that you guys didn't just go with my debate topic that I actually voted with. The one I was fighting for, because that means it shows you guys that hey, I'm not always gonna win these things. Sometimes I have to lose, and that's good. I want that to be from these videos once in a while. Now, today's topic though is gonna be a little bit harder. I think this is gonna really make you guys really debate hard. This is gonna be what's better, 12 episodes or anything higher around 50 episodes most. Which one's better? Now, the side I'm defending is actually going to be surprising to most people. I'm defending the anything higher than 12 episodes. So that means there could be 25 episodes, 24, 23, whatever, plus 50, but it cannot be over 50. The reason being is that I think is where you go into like long running series, like shonen series. And I don't want to do that. I want to say it has to be around 50 episodes. So the example I used for it was Death Note, which is like 37 episodes. That's under 50, but it's close to it enough. And I used Plastic Memories, which is an anime I really loved, as the kind of defense of for you guys, essentially, because that was a great show. It was, I think, 12 episodes long, but here's why I'm defend 50, 50 anything higher than 12 episodes. I don't know why I'm saying it that way. It's weird to say it, but just essentially 12 episodes versus anything longer that's less than 100 and all that crazy number. All right, so like usual, guys, here's my clock. I have my clock ready to go, and in 3, 2, 1, let's begin this. So, the reason why I say anything higher than 12 episodes is better is because what you essentially can do is get more fleshed out story. Now, I know some people are going to argue right away, oh, well, you get fillers and stuff like that. That does happen. Recaps happen also. But the thing is that, for example, with Plastic Memories, which I thought was a phenomenal anime, it felt like it was rushed toward the end. It was a great series. I gave it an A minus on my review channel, but it didn't have that power that it would have had if it had just several more episodes. Anything higher, if it would have been 25 episodes, you could have gotten more details of the characters. You gotta get a little bit of story. It was still a great show. Don't get me wrong, but it didn't have the impact. Death Note, on the other hand, though, had a lot of room to do stuff with it. Yeah, there was a recap episode, there was one or two filler episodes, but for the most part, you have at least 35 episodes of pure storytelling that lets you get into the characters, lets you really stretch them out and fill them out and see what they're all about, rather than having it where it's like, oh, here's a 12 episode show, oh, it's not done yet, sorry, too bad. That is the biggest issue with 12 episode series. 12 episode series never get finished. 9 times out of 10, and I talk about this all the time in everything I talk, like podcasts and the anime talk in general, 12 episode series have a longevity of nothingness. Once they have their 12 episodes, they don't go beyond that. Very rarely do they ever get renewed and go into like 25 episodes or anything like that another season. It's always that's it. Those 12 episodes, I hope you enjoyed them. You must read the manga for more story information, or you must read light novels. That is not always a good thing. People do not like that. With 25 plus episodes, you get a lot of story. You get some good stuff, you get some good filler episodes maybe here and there, but for the most part, you get what you need. My professors used to say that you can do a great story in a few pages, but you can also do an excellent story in a longer amount of pages if you write it correctly. And series that do that make for great series. The ones that people remember. 12 episodes, they don't get remembered. That's the bottom line. And I just ran out of time. So, which one do you guys side with? Do you side with me in my 25 episodes plus? Or do you side with 12 episodes? Do you think that shorter running series are better than longer running series? As usual, straw poll will be both in the description and the comment section for easy access. Choose whichever one you want. And as always, guys, I hope you enjoy this. Please, please vote either the comments or the straw poll. I prefer if you do in the straw poll, but if you do in the comments, just put down the beginning part of it saying I'm voting for this, because it just helps me out a little bit. Anyways, guys, have a great day. Until next week, until we see the results of who won this debate. Another battle is over. Bye bye.